Hi, I'm Kathy Camera, the construction copywriter, and today I'd like to talk about scam emails because I don't want you to fall into the trap of some of these scam artists. Now, if you own a business, you're likely to get these emails a lot. Some of them, rarely, might be cold emails coming from genuine providers of services, but often they're just scams. And they're trying to take advantage of you because you might not understand what they're talking about. I receive these all the time. They usually go straight to the bin. But I can recognize, the things that they're talking about, so I know they're not telling me anything that is valid. They might say, we provide SEO services and we've been through the back end of your site and it has this error and that error, and would you like a report, to cover all this? I know that it's not true because I have web developers that I work with. I check the health of my site. I know what's going on the back end. Or they might say, you're not ranking for your keywords. We can help you get in contact and we can guarantee you blah, blah, blah. Nobody can guarantee you anything in terms of SEO. So as soon as you see a claim of guarantee, it's a scam. But secondly, I know my keywords. I know what my pages are ranking for. So I know that they're obviously lying to me. But if you're unsure, because you might not be in the field and you're not quite sure about all these emails that you're getting, there are a few things to look out for. First is email addresses. So if they're coming from a weird email address, they're probably fake. A genuine business will send you an email from a business email. There are some exceptions to this. There are still some freelancers and smaller businesses operating under like Gmail accounts, for example, but most come from professional emails telling you what their site is within the email address. But if you're not sure, if there's one that looks a bit, not sure, is it really a scam or isn't it? What you can do is take the business name in the email address. Obviously, if it's not a Gmail one, so if it has some other name in the email address, type that into a separate window in your search engine and see what comes up. Often they lead nowhere, they're like dead-end sites, but sometimes it might be a genuine business, but again, think about what they're telling you, what they're claiming. So email address is a big clue. Another one is spelling. If it's riddled with spelling mistakes, it's usually fake. It's coming from somewhere where maybe English isn't the first language. It's robots creating it. I don't know. But most businesses would check their emails and make sure that they're written correctly. So that's another clue. Another one is that they don't usually address you by name. So they'll either just say hi or they'll say hi with your email address there. Like they couldn't even be bothered looking up your name, so I've had ones that have said, hi, blah, 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 my email address. We've noticed that you're doing a great job on your Instagram and, we've chosen you and we think we can do this with your brand and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, if they really were on my Instagram, my name is right there, in my handle. So it's obvious that they've just plucked these addresses from wherever and they're trying to influence you to take on their business when really they don't know what they're talking about. Or like even with websites, like I have my name on my website, my picture is front and center. So it's obvious when people have not been near the website, but they're claiming to have studied it and know something that I don't. So be aware of all those things. If you're unsure, if something piques your interest and you think, is there something wrong in the back end, or, I am having a problem and I'm not sure what's causing it, I would recommend getting a professional person to give your website an audit, a back-end audit, and they can go through everything until there are errors, or this is missing, or you need to do this, and so forth. And I can recommend people that do that sort of work. So if you need any recommendations, please get in touch. So I hope this helps. I don't want anyone to be taken advantage of. I know I have heard stories where people have taken on people to do their SEO, and because they don't understand it, that organization is taking advantage of them, charging them a huge fee monthly and not providing a lot for that, and not doing any work that's substantial in any way. It might be bad backlinks or whatever. So really, beware of who you're working with or who you're taking on, because unfortunately, as in every industry, there are people out there trying to scam you. But I'm very honest, as I've mentioned in a couple of videos ago when I was going through my brand values. So if you want an honest opinion about your website, contact me. If you want an audit of it, I can put you in touch with someone that I know does that work genuinely, and they can do the run through for you so that you have peace of mind. So I hope this tip helps. For other construction marketing tips, please follow me here on YouTube or across my social media channels.